Alright, so I thought I'd make an S-Class tier list. I made one like 7 months just to end off the S-Class era to see where everyone lands. This list will be on where they currently sit in the meta, how useful they still are, and whatnot. Now, I will say if they do take special gear, I will take that into consideration of where they land. I will be going over this very briefly because I have a feeling most people know what they do, and I don't want to make this video like 20-30 minutes long, so first of all, Magna. Magna's got an OP weapon. She can go turn 1. Her leader skill is fucking great. She's basically the better version of Priya. And yeah, self-explanatory. Axel, yet again, he destroyed most of the teams. His active skill recovers Impair and gives 100% AP. And with his rush, he can give people 100% attack. It's crazy. Alpha's always been great. Her only downside is reflect, but honestly, her 50% minus defense is just insane. The damage output she can do is fucking insane. And yeah, it's pretty much all you have to do. And plus, she's got disarm. Great kit. Marge, her only downside is she can blow her team up. But that being said, Guardian 2 with a double bodyguard team is pretty good. And yeah, that's her only downside. Now, Trader is a bit of an iffy one, I understand that. But here's the thing. Trader can still wipe teams. He can still single-handedly stop a raid because of his resistance. Specialist skill. So like if you're bringing in an auto team with the Wangfa, Mateo, Jesus, if he's modded correctly, you're not getting past him without damage. So he can single-handedly still stop a raid, and he can still solo teams. So that's why I think he still deserves to be there. Plus, with a cleanse weapon, he's still insane. So, Akira is easy mode. He is fucking disgustingly easy. The best thing you can do with Akira on your team is to kill your teammates. If you kill your teammates, he'll just revive them back with 100% of their AP, and that is pretty much the end of the battle. Everything's going to come back and pop. Jesus, best defense leader in the game. No real downsides. He does give Impair and Trauma turn 1, which can be very good. Jeremiah, he's nuts. He can hit 3 times turn 1 and then give everyone minus 85% defense. And the best thing is he can get rid of a Guardian 2 shield and 2 bodyguard activations, meaning the middle slot, which is most likely the Jesus, has an easy shot to kill him. So that's very nice. Andrea, 2 Andreas on a team, gives non-stop AP. You basically fill in each other's AP bar up. And she just gives so much AP with the focus and normalize on the active skill. She's fucking great. She just gives a little buff on her rush and a little bit of, a lot of damage. Kenny is Kenny. Everyone loves Kenny. He goes the S. Dylan, he gets rid of, now I'll go over this real quickly. A is tunes that can really help assist the team and getting that win, if you will. So, Dylan, he can get rid of Marge's bubbles, and he does do a lot of damage if you mod him correctly. Mateo, he's using every single infection team. Garrett is the better version of Wang Fa. Princess normalizes with Berserker. She can get a lot of attack down. She can go turn 1 and clear a line. Simple stuff. Beta, he can go turn 1. He can clear literally like 4 people if the team isn't modded well. Also, he does get stopped by Bodyguard. And that can be a real problem, so that's why he's only an A. Pamela can go turn 1, can be made into a turn 1 team with Axel. Really nice combo there. Nor gives a lot of AP, and she can hit like a fucking truck. Rick's got an off-trait weapon with an 8%, the only thing you can get on a green. Sorry, it's an off-trait weapon for greens. Yeah, really good. He can revive. He can hold a strong attacks weapon since you don't really want him doing anything, so he's perfect for a strong attacks weapon. Shane gives focus and attack up on his active, and he's a bodyguard. Double bodyguards are grim. I was debating putting Priya a little lower because she's not that relevant anymore, but her leader skill and the fact she can hold a double attack rampage weapon still makes her pretty viable for attack teams. Brutus has always been great. Follow up, normalize, and just being on a green team, and he is the best option for a normalize for melee teams. Clementine, just a debuff leader. She does hit very hard. Simple stuff. Carl, he can stop greens from using their actives turn 1. Very good if they're using a heavy green team. Can fuck you up from experience. Diego, he's just grim. If you stack enough trauma on him, obviously you got a trauma leader. He can just clear the board instantly, turn 2, turn 3. Because when he rushes, he clears everyone's stat effects on the enemy team. Meaning, kaboom. Raven, can kill her own team on rush because she recovers all penalties, I believe. And obviously, if they're stacked up with trauma, they're going bye bye, which is a really good combo with Akira because Akira will just bring them all back with 100% AP, and you don't have any of the stats effects. She's great. Also, she can give I don't know what it's called, but she gets rid of the camouflage on 3 people on a Jesus team. It's pretty good. Samurai Michonne, she was good against Jackie teams, but Magna did it better. But she does still do that days 1 active, and she does hit very hard. I still think she's pretty relevant. Lee, same thing. He does a turn 1 active, and he stops people from normalizing your stuff. Great if you got double lose or something. Just so they can't normalize it, and they would have to like manually slap them out. So I still think it's pretty good. Lose, I don't even have to explain it. 3k bleed if you got 2 of them on the team. It's disgusting. Tara, daze and trauma, and plus she's got outlast. If you get the outlast off, it can be very, very problematic. And Ben Paul, 1 or 2 of him with turn 1 active of taunt and minus 80% defense, you're gonna get stuck in a taunt loop and you're not gonna be able to kill them. Now B tier is just they have one good thing about their kit and everything else is pretty meh. So Lily, she has a good leader skill. Imani can turn 1 impair. Arav, exhaust fucks him up too easily. Barker is a good defense tune with his if you make him go turn 1, he can hit very hard and whatnot. So Shaq, he does do off trait damage, which is alright, but like I said, not too impactful in a raid. Ivanova, there's better alternatives like Jeremiah and Clem. Mercer, Axe will just dick them down. There is trick Mercer teams, but that's all he's really good for. Now Georgia, she was great when she first came out. She was great for months, but over time there's been better tunes that came out and outshone her. Angel, her only real good thing is her leader skill, but even then you can still turn 1 that, so not too great. Like I said, for Wangfa, Garrett just does a better job, so that's why he's in B and Garrett's in A. AJ is a normalized, but that's all he really does. He does a bit of damage for line damage, but that's it. His kit is very meh. Jackie, same reason as Mercer, hard counter. Magna fucks it up. Javier wasn't great at all when he released because the problem was infection. Infection just fucks those teams up too easy. Amber just got released at a bad time. You're relying on the follow-up to activate so you can get an easy quick rush off, but it's a lot of gamble involved. Rosita, she can hold a fast healing weapon. She can do attack down on active, but that's it. Everyone's found a way to get around buys and paybacks. She's not great anymore. Governor, Claro can be fun to play around with, especially with Marsh teams. He does hit very hard, so he's still very good. Tanya, pretty much the same thing. Everyone's found a way to get around Tanya. There's so many ways with the normalizes, stun, impair, taunt. There's so many ways to get around it. So yeah. Carol Baskin, she's late. She's late to the party. She's really nothing special for being this late into the S-Class era. You know what I mean? Frost, he was a great shield back in the day, but shields aren't that great anymore. Let's be honest. Double bodyguards is where it's at. Job, he does do 4k burn, which is very nice. He can hold a rampage weapon and double attack, so maybe he can go 8 times in a row, but that's it. Double attack and hitting 8 times in a row, it's not great anymore. It's really not. Scotsman, he blows up his team when he recovers. He doesn't do too much attack. He doesn't do too much for defense either. He's just very meh. Marcus has a good leader skill and his rush is alright. Okay, so Argus, he does get rid of the camo. He does do bleed. He does have last rate. He's alright, but he's nothing too special. Aaron was good for his leader skill a while back, and his active skill is good, but no longer. May just came out way too late. No, people have better alternatives to use. Shiva just isn't the best payback anymore. She does the job, just slowing people down, but she doesn't do too much. Nick was good for a little bit of time, but then just dropped off. Wanderer was so hard to get that I don't think many people even went for him just because he looked so meh. Dwight got outshunned very quickly by Jeremiah. It was honestly a horrible decision making on Scalefleet to even release Dwight. He just got shat on. Now, I do understand Pete is the first S-Class. He does revive, he does heal, but he's very slow. There's better options if you're using an auto team or defense team. Pippi, There's so many ways to go around her. It's not even funny. Callie for a War of Champions Toon promo, she was very underwhelming. Didn't really cause too much problems. Davey, he's cool, but he's not going to change anything for you. Uh, Gentleman, he did hit very hard back in the day, but that's it. That was back in the day, not now. Franklin used to do alright back in the day, because he used to hit 3 times, but it doesn't really stand very good anymore. Abe is fun for a defense team. You can watch everyone take an outlast hit, but that's it. He does give defense down as active, so it's not horrible. James, he's a Gold Bricks toon. He was free. He's not very good anymore. Yeah. Then there is the other Davy. The other Davy, I've not even seen him on attack. His best use is his 5-star, and that's for Ultra Arenas. Your Gene Baptized, he's just shit. He's got a crit lead, but everyone's got 1535, so fuck it. Then you got fucking Carrie Ann. What a waste of money if you pulled for her. Fucking useless. And then you got Willie. He recovers shit, but he's so crap. He's so crap. Don't argue with me. Morgan, I was debating putting him. I could have put him and see if I was feeling nice, but every time I've came up against him, I've not even had the remote tiny bit of problem. He's just shit. He's a shit as body character. Krista was great back in the day. Splash weapon with attacker while taunted, or attacker while impaired. Makes for some fun teams. Negan. I mean, nobody uses Negan. What he does is just very meh. His weapon is shit. So yeah, just general crap. From Maggie, a promo. God almighty, help me if you've pulled for her. Jesus, she is crap. Lewis, he was alright for a small bit of time, but he's not good. He's not good. MJ can fuck his whole purpose of defending with his turn 1 active. His weapon isn't that great. He is just a very bad shield. Frost does his job way better. Storm does good damage. Specialist is alright, but he only hits 1 and confuses. It's very selfish. Dayu, in my opinion, she's always been very shit. Slow, and there's way faster alternatives. Trust me on that one. Erica for a promo is a spit in the face. Heng Yen, Arav came out at the same time. Arav did so much better than him in every single aspect. Fuck Heng Yen. Then you had Erin, costed a lot of heads, I believe it was, for free to play. It was a big investment, and for what she did, I don't think it was very worth it. There was way better alternative leaders out there, and she doesn't do much damage. Doc was good for Onslaught for a little bit, but he got outshunned very, very easily. That's pretty much it. Then you got Lao Po. Lao Po never was really anything special, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, the keep on surviving category is what the fuck were these toons? First of all, you got Kapoor. He's just shit. He's just shit. He takes way too many heads. He was a meme. He's just shit. Steve on the other end, he was a War of Champions team. For a War of Champions team, that is very, very shit. He recovered infection, but that's not really a big issue anymore. Jason, I believe he was a League Store exclusive. He did a shit job of what he did. He was a lacerator, bleed, just shit. Malcolm costed a lot of comics for a very shit leader skill. Eugene, crap. Guo hasn't aged well at all. Tiffany, absolute defense weapon. That was their best fucking thing. Marlon and Rosie, you need special gear to upgrade her, and I'm pretty sure there was a bug where most people actually got the gear, but for the people that didn't, I don't think they could even max him. Raulito, he was good, he was meta for a very brief time, but nowadays he's completely useless. Nobody uses bleed because of Marge. Yeah. Then there's Glenn. Fucking Glenn. Worst S-class in the game, not even up for debate. Just shocking. Just fucking shocking they give us that for a gold break. Shocking. And then you got the last one there, which yeah, pretty stinky shit. But yeah, that's my S-Class tier list. I know a lot of people might disagree with it, a lot of people might agree with it, but that's my opinion. Yet again, it's my opinion. You can have your own opinion, I don't care. Discord link in the description. More videos coming out this week. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave your opinions in the description. Who you'd change, who you'd not change. Would you agree with the list? And yeah, peace out, boys.